I hope you're all doing fantastic today. I sure am. Let's talk about GTA 6 and how much it will cost to make. Now, this is a very special one, and it will be about $3 billion. The budget for GTA 6 looks like it will be $3 billion once it's all said and done. And I think that's pretty crazy. I have been saying for ages that it will take other developers 15 to 20 years to match what Rockstar is doing with GTA 6, which I personally think is impossible to do because you don't have $3 billion laying around and you don't have the team that Rockstar does. But anyway, I wasn't exaggerating. Some of the stuff they have planned is crazy ambitious. Come November, you will see where all the money went. And now breaking, Rockstar has spent over $2.1 billion on salaries and wages since 2019, and I definitely think this is true because again, hiring the most expensive people and again, most talented people cost a lot of money, especially to make video games. It's a very competitive industry. It's same as the movie scene. Some games are going to lose a lot of money and the other ones are going to break a big bank. And entertainment and attention is such a big scene, and it seems like they're making their own world. And again, we have to talk about how much GTA 5 actually took of development cost. And at the time it was only 137 million, but then you had marketing cost, which was 128 million, which was a total budget of 265 million an estimated cost. But again, this was during 2013. I would say this is at least 400 million in that terms. But now the game is going to be twice as big, and especially like a smaller IP, which don't get me wrong, Red Dead Redemption 2 is definitely a big IP, cost about 370 to 540 million. I definitely think that's true because every single year Call of Duty releases a new game and it costs about 300 million up for each cycle for all the season combined. So you kind of get the idea that GTA 6 is going to be at least $3 billion according to marketing, and they're going to probably recoup that in the first 2 to 3 weeks alone. Now, if we look at something like Endgame, which is one of the highest profitable, box offices, we have to talk about how big it was, and that's 2.8 billion. If you look at Marvel, which actually took a long time to make, this actually goes on par, and I'm guessing that GTA is gonna be breaking all the records above, in my honest opinion. It makes total sense. It does seem like when we compare, to most profitable games, the only ones that could compete is something like Fortnite. So, for example, Fortnite is making $26 billion. Dungeon Fighter Online, I never heard of games like that, but there's a lot of games that are making money, and easily GTA 6 can beat Fortnite, but it's gonna cost a lot of money to make. It's gonna be its own world. It's gonna prepare for online, which RP is a huge business. It's gonna be existing for the next 10 to 20 years, and this is the info we have right now. And I honestly think that it's gonna be very hard for 2026 for games to compete against Call of Duty, against GTA, because Call of Duty and Fortnite, they just don't have the same budget. They weren't preparing that year for the release of GTA 6. But hey, I would be surprised if something else catches attention other than GTA 6, and I honestly think it's going to be amazing on that info. $3 billion, it makes total sense. We are seeing movies that cost more than that, or well, game is costing, $355 million plus marketing or whatever that is. So it definitely makes sense that a game of that aspect that's going to be having multiple areas you can enter, that's going to have multiple regions, could cost of upwards of $3 billion with marketing included.